Hello everyone, welcome to the video. In this one, we finish out our investigation of the Samuel Miller mansion. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, and please don't forget to subscribe. It's a small click for you guys, but means the absolute world to us. Also, we want to give a big shout out to Interstate Paranormal for inviting us to this awesome location. Don't forget to watch all the way to the end for the funny moments. The Samuel Miller Mansion is located in Columbia, Pennsylvania. Built in 1804, it was then purchased in 1811 by the Columbia Bank and Bridge Company. It was utilized as an office for William Beatty, treasurer of the company. Many important meetings took place here, many of them concerning transportation over the Susquehanna River. Tolls were put in place, and cows, horses, and wagons could now cross over the river over the newly built bridge. In the 1920s, Baker Toy Company took up residence here and remained for 6 decades, later followed by S&G Printing until 2017. It is vital to mention there are tunnels beneath the mansion in connection with the Underground Railroad. And one quick side note, we did find out there was a woman in the early 1900s that was assaulted and killed in the basement of the building. Even though she sadly lost her life here, we believe she never left. Thank you all for watching, and enjoy. To kick off the investigation, the whole team decided to take on the basement, where we captured some of our most compelling visual evidence to date. As I go to the entrance of the basement to set up our motion sensor like right in the doorway, I walk away from it and it then goes off like something had walked into our room to see what we are doing down there. Now to keep in mind, I have the motion sensor aiming like horizontal and I'm walking away from it, so there is no way that I was able to set that thing off. Set that motion sensor right there. Okay. Nope. That was not me.
Wait, you just said the motion went off and it wasn't you?
That was not me.
My ears are ringing. Something's weird.
Somebody's walking upstairs.
Oh, it's like a fall.
As I'm walking back over to the group, I head towards the back corner of the basement. Now in that back corner, there is a little room. Now if you remember from our first video, we will leave a link down below in the description, there were some investigators filming there and they heard the door shaking, rattling. So it's some pretty crazy stuff happened in that corner. As I'm getting ready to set my camera down, we captured something also pretty cool. During the whole time we were in the basement, Stacy kept seeing what she thought was a woman behind me dressed in white. We found out later that night that a woman was killed in that basement years ago, and this makes this piece of evidence so much more compelling. As I'm setting down the camera, you could see in the doorway what looks like a figure in white, almost looks like a dress, peek from around the corner, then ducks back in.
We're just here to talk to you.
It's on the thread. It's still going off.
That's my little device. You can touch it, you can play with
Now
it.
it's solid yellow.
I don't know. Let's see.
Do you like our fancy little device? You can play with it.
It's still at the second green, pretty solid. Yep, and there it goes up the red.
It's up to red.
Oh yes.
It's shooting straight up. It's literally sitting
Holy
right next
crap.
to us.
Well, thank you. We asked for a sign. That's pretty good.
At this point, we decided to pull out our SLS camera, which if a spirit manifests in front of it, the idea is that it will show up as a stick figure. It also maps people and sometimes maps poles and stuff, so if anyone uses an SLS camera, be aware of that. As Sarah is holding the camera, you can hear a scream off in the distance. Keep in mind, although it could be a possibility that this scream came from outside, we are in the basement surrounded by concrete walls. We believe it came from somewhere within the building.
I just want to know who you are.
Car. Spike crazy over there. Thank you for going near our K2 meter. I can see that going off. No. Are you a kid? Are you a little kid?
Oh,
down
what
here?
the hell?
What?
I have no idea.
Where?
Everywhere.
What do you mean?
Come here. Go around. Like,
Oh,
yeah. What is that?
there's like, what would you call that? An octagon of an SOS figure?
That's not even an octagon. That's like a.
You need help? Are you asking for help?
That's a.
So if I go put my hand out, where should I stand? Because this thing's back. Oh, it just left.
For those of you who have watched any of our videos, you should know we all have a sense of humor. As a joke, I asked whoever was in the basement with us if they think girls have cooties. We have an EMF lantern on the floor. It's the same as an EMF meter, so the idea about those is like a spirit is made out of electricity. They can manipulate these devices and make them light up. After I asked that question, we got an answer using the EMF lantern. Do you think girls have cooties?
Lantern flash.
At this point of the night, we all decided to come up from the basement. John and Stacy took a break to eat in the lunchroom. Jake and Sarah went all the way to the 3rd floor, and I stayed on the 2nd floor all by myself.
That was loud.
I just tapped it on my foot. Now this device that's going off is called a Mel meter. You have to be right next to it or touching it to make it go off. So as you see, as I round the corner, you could see that nobody is near it and it is going off all by itself. Something in that room was trying to get my attention. Well, hello. Okay. Oh. Yo. Okay, I just saw something move. I just saw something move in the laser grid right in that doorway. I know, this millimeter is going off though, so something is touching it.
Okay, well, I just saw the K2. Ooh. Okay.
Is the camera gonna get it?
You're getting it right, Jake?
Mm-hmm. I got it perfect now.
I got a K2 spike made like less than a minute ago, and now the ball is going.
As soon as you looked away, it went up to you.
Look at that.
Oh.
Okay, hi. Yep, you're pointing. Are you from a long time ago? Back when was the Underground Railroad?
Oh. Did you follow us up here from the basement?
Are you the non-living person that everybody communicates with up here when they come up? Are you the same one? We're gonna sit really quiet. If you can yell your name as loud as you can, we might catch it on our camera. You can yell really, really loud. We'll be quiet, okay? What's your name? You don't hear that?
Hear what?
I could hear shuffling over there. I thought it was you. That's why I looked at you.
No, it wasn't me.
Okay, well, my rod just pointed over there. You see that?
Coming up next is another yet compelling piece of evidence. The first time we came to Samuel Miller, we captured the sound of horses trotting. Back in the day, horses used to come here to pick up materials, so this piece of audio evidence is truly astounding. So at this point of the night, we all decided to meet up on the second floor to end out the investigation together.
You go over there?
Are you a child?
What we don't realize is as we are in a completely different room, the stationary camera that's aiming down the main hallway on the second floor captured something absolutely bizarre. On the wall to the right, it looks like a blue shape forms on the wall. We aren't sure if it's paranormal or not, but we honestly could not figure out what this could be. Thank you so much for joining us in our final video of the Samuel Miller Mansion. This was an amazing experience for our team, and we sincerely hope you enjoyed all of our evidence. And now, on to the funny moments.
That was probably us.
Yeah.
And that's going to be us as well.
Yep.
But don't Fred, don't touch my chair.
Whether you like it or not, I'm going to touch your chair.
You sure you're okay?
You got like a cloud of dust going by you.
Jesus.
Oh, the allergies.
Ass dust.
What was that?
I said,
We're going.
Is there anybody in here that has left? That doesn't make any sense.
If you left, let us know.
Mean green K2 machine.
Yeah, we got. I'm sorry, tell me. Oh.
can you see? Here, I'm fat flashing. Fat flashing.
Wait here, I'm just gonna put this in my pocket.
Flashing, damn it.
Fat flashing.
Mm.